This is Ananda, and this is Invitations from Spirit for the week commencing the 18th of May 2026. So I hope you've had an absolutely compassion-filled week, a love-filled week, and a week where you've felt that the invitations to open your heart just a little bit more have occurred in the most beautiful and graceful and loving way for you. So we're going to see what we're being invited to explore and to do or to be this coming week in May. Hopefully it'll be warmer as well. It's been a bit chilly, which is kind of unusual for May. And by this time I would have put quite a few of any successful seedlings that I've managed to have out into the beds at the back of my garden, but no, not yet. So anyway, the tool that I'm using to help us to gain this information, for this week is Donny Amori's Soul Freedom Energy Card Deck. And I've been using this for probably almost a good year now. And I really, really, really do love it. And for those of you who know me or who've come for the workshops, I've got a lot of decks. Yes, so many decks that I'm going to put them up, some of them up for sale because they're not being used at all and they're just sitting on the shelves. So, and I've been using this one for a good long time. So, we just set the intention that the information and these invitations from Spirit, from Source, they come through in the most perfect way, that they're accurate, they're concise, and they're full of love and grace for us. And that it respects, they always do anyway, that our free will is always respected. That's why it's invitations, because it's there for you to see, perhaps, and it's up to you whether you want to run with it or whether you want to just leave it. Yeah, so your free will is always respected. So just blow into it, and I will shuffle, and we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna split it here. What is it? Okay, so we've got to these very, very quickly. It's just out of 3 cards, and this is a card. Okay, Divine Intelligence. Divine Intelligence. So I'm just going to read from the little booklet that comes with this deck, and let's see what it says. Okay, it's number 40. Divine Intelligence. So the intention is download codes of ancient wisdom and higher spiritual teachings into your light body. The key energies are knowledge, insight, and higher learning. The message is to open yourself to divine intelligence and allow ancient wisdom and highest spiritual teachings to flow into your light body. As you download these sacred codes, profound insight and knowledge will be unlocked in divine timing, which is lovely because we don't get fried. Trust in this spiritual process and let it elevate your consciousness to align with the higher realms of infinite wisdom. Now, divine intelligence is there available for us all the time. It's in this field of energy which is around us, which is within us, which is below us, which is above us, which is in the earth as well. You could gain divine intelligence whilst you're meditating, whilst you're out in nature, whilst you're communing with nature spirits, with plants, with animals, whilst you're communing with the stars, the star beings, or if you're just exploring your own soul energy within. So this week is an invitation for you to actually focus on when you're doing your meditation, or perhaps you're having your walk out in nature, to open yourself up so that you can start to access, so that your light body, the keys within your light body go click, and you start to absorb and to access them, okay, and access them within. So it's a meeting of wisdom and information which is all around us, and it's also within us. It's like almost a meeting of the two, and they spin and then they merge together, because this is your own profound experience and understanding of life mixing with this intelligence which is around us, which perhaps holds a different type of information, a different type of wisdom. Perhaps a wisdom which is more on a cosmic level, yeah, and perhaps it's something that many of us need to access at this moment in time, because it will give us or will help us to gain a better understanding, a better idea of why we chose to be here and why we chose to have the experiences that we've had so far, and also how and what we might like to do moving forward. We've had I'm recording this on the 17th. We've had the new moon on the night of the 16th, so it's new. It's a potential for a restart, for new beginnings, and hence with this information that we are invited to partake in, we may have a much better understanding of our soul's path and why it's been the way it has been so far, okay? And if we set the intention that we can use this information so that we can be perhaps of greater help or service to people, but we also thrive, and that more and more of us can thrive, that intention will be met, okay? But we have to take the steps. We have to ask, we have to pray, or we have to set the intention, and we have to meditate, and be open. And I think one of the reasons why last week was such a week of so much compassion and love and forgiveness is because we needed our hearts to be open to a certain degree so that we can then access this information. It's like we've got our feelers out. It's not so frightening to put our feelers out. And after all the beautiful heart activity and forgiveness and compassion last week, we actually feel much, much, much more secure. The root chakra is far more balanced. And the second chakra, oh yes, we're very, very content and happy with who we are. Therefore, the will can then be used for this purpose, and then all the crown can open, and we have a much, much greater understanding and a clearer idea of what we want to do moving forward. Okay? So, it's always there. There's always divine intelligence within us as well, in every single cell. It's in water, yeah. Its most pure level, spring water, even salt water. It's got this. When water doesn't have so much of this, it's when it's been plastered with all sorts of chemicals, and then it's not got so much life force. It may have it in its DNA, but what we need is something a little bit more life force, I suppose, and it will carry the divine intelligence too. So just being mindful when we drink some lovely spring water or some water that we've blessed and we've prayed over can open us up to this too. Yeah, it could be something as simple as that. Or even if you look in the mirror and say, I love you, I forgive you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. It's the Ho'oponopono. You feel your heart opening just that little bit more, and then you find that you get access to lots of downloads and information. Okay, so I hope that is helpful. Have an absolutely wonderful week. Here's to hoping the weather, because according to my biodynamic calendar, which is over there, I think starting tomorrow or today or tomorrow, it's the northern planting time, so I can begin to start putting things out, and I'm hoping it's warm enough that they don't all just go eek. So anyway, have an absolutely love-filled week, full of devotion to yourself. And when that devotion is filled up, your chalice is so full that it overflows with no effort. And that overflowing is a sharing of your beautiful energy, your beautiful being, and your beautiful love. Namaste, and thank you. And see you next week. Bye for now.